Hello guys, welcome to my channel Revolution. Welcome guys, I'm so happy to have you here. So today we are going to be doing a reading for the Gemini solar eclipse which is happening on the 10th of June. I'm so sorry for the late video guys, I apologize. The thing is that I'm myself a Gemini moon, so this happened in my own moon sign, right? So it affected me like majorly in my life. I've been very busy focusing on a lot of different areas of my life currently, so I'm so sorry for the late upload. Thank you for the comments that you wanted this reading. I had to do it anyhow, because of the comments that I see of you guys. So make sure that you guys subscribe, like, share and comment, and support this channel in case you want more content. All right, so let's dive into it, my love. So you can see the cards in front of your screen. Now, what changes are coming up with this solar eclipse? This solar eclipse, the changes are going to last for the next 6 months, okay? The changes that it is bringing in your life. I'm sure many of you might have felt the changes happen around you, all right? So, the first card we have is fourth house roots, okay? So, what does that mean? Fourth house is all about your roots, about your domestic affairs, your family life, right? About how you grew up. What are your roots, right? Where do you come from? Who are you? Where do you belong, right? So, this is what is changing. These things are changing for you. What do roots mean for you? Maybe in the past there was like this toxic way of looking at your roots, or like you did not believe in your roots, or you felt that your roots were not strong enough, which caused you to completely not focus on your roots and focus on other things like love, okay? And because of the roots being shaken in your life, I feel like even the love that you give others and receive from others was kind of tarnished, okay, was tainted or was diminished in some way. So now spirit is asking you to focus on your roots, to water your roots, to get in touch with those family members who you feel were not not close to you in the past. I feel like now you are finally getting close to your roots, you're watering your roots, and through that there's a lot of love growing within you, okay? And which is what is giving you the opportunity to shine in the world, okay? Because 10,000 4th house is ruled by Cancer, 10th house is ruled by Capricorn, so that's like the opposite polarity axis. So there's a lot of love being brought into both these areas, your career life, your opportunity to shine, to have a status, to have a name in the world, and to have your roots intact. So this is what you're balancing out in this solar eclipse. This is helping you be more confident, because I feel like because of your roots not being watered in your childhood or in your past, your throat chakra was affected, your communication, and even though you were communicating well, you felt like you did not receive the amount of love that you were supposed to. So you found the validation of love through other people, and that also failed because you had low self confidence because of the tainted past. All right, so now spirit is saying that you are focusing on your status, on your coin. You can see the woman holding a coin like right in between the spread, right? So even if you had a lot of money and things like that, that also did not solve the problem of a broken heart. That did not solve the problem of sorrows in relationships and not being able to get along. So I'm seeing you reinventing yourself with the Mercury retrograde reinvention. I'm seeing you go back into your contracts, redo them, redo your agreements with people or in your company, or redo or redesign your life in general. I'm seeing you redesign your life, because with the Sagittarius I see card and soul. I feel like you're finally realizing that you have to answer to your soul. You have to answer your soul's calling, your soul's purpose, and your soul is calling you towards a happy family. Your soul is calling you towards what it is that makes you emotionally balanced, emotionally nourished, emotionally fulfilled, okay? What is that for you specifically? It will be unique to all of you. Some people think that their emotional happiness comes from money, some people think that it comes from a balanced family, some people think that it comes from a new family and not the old family. So yeah, there's a lot of strategy being put into these areas in order to heal from that and to finally listen to your soul's calling. And of course the moon, Gemini moon, and the solar eclipse that's happening, this is is causing for your roots to completely reinvent and transform themselves, right? So with the relationships card, discipline, freedom, abundance, empathy, and acceptance, I feel like regarding your communication with your parents, your siblings, I feel like that will be increasing a lot. Maybe you'll be collaborating with your siblings or your parents. I'm seeing like the relationships improve between your close people, like people who you closely bonded with at one point, maybe at your vulnerable age or at a point where you were very vulnerable, right? So yeah, it says that I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So you're finally realizing that whoever serves your higher good needs to be in your life, and you need to rectify those situations. You are also bringing a lot of discipline in your life to conquer the low self confidence that you have in love. I feel like you're bringing in discipline in your love life. I feel like you're trying to strategize about how it is that you accomplish a healthy relationship, a balanced relationship with others through your roots, okay, through watering your roots. And I'm also seeing you need some financial freedom, okay, for you to show your status to the world in a way that you want to be seen. So there's a lot of freedom that's coming in because you're disciplining yourself, because you are finally following the path that leads to your worldly success, okay? So it says I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. That's what you're realizing. Through your money, through your status, and through your legacy, you will create the freedom you want to be able to show yourself and project yourself and your image in this world, right? So yeah, that's how you're building your empire. And I see you reinventing whatever was not working in the past. So things like contracts that were not working, maybe the company was taking more from you and you did not get your fair share. You did not, maybe there was some, politics in the company and things like that. So those things are finally being reinvented. I also feel your domestic life, your relationship life, whatever broke your heart, that broken heart is being reinvented into something that will lead to a happy family, okay? A happy future filled with rainbows and sunshine and beautiful future. That's what I'm seeing that you're designing for yourself. And there could be some issues with regards to your abundance, okay? So your abundance was only affected because of the things that you did not heal from your past. It could be childhood wounds, relationship wounds. Again, spirit is pointing that out to tell you that your abundance was only affected because of that. So once you heal that broken heart, once you reinvent these things, your life is automatically going to fall in its place, right? You will get whatever it is that you deserve, and it is coming through your empathy, through your open heartedness, okay? It's necessary for you to open your heart so that you receive the freedom, okay? And it's saying I am open to seeing both the sides of the situation. So both the sides, like if in the past your parents did not treat you right, you're supposed to see from their point of view what caused them to behave the way they behaved. Maybe they were not uh, a result of the correct parenthood that they deserved. So because of that, they duplicated it into your life, and now you are suffering because of that. So it's important to open up your heart and empathy towards your parents, towards your family, also your loved ones, okay? Because they also suffered through traumas in their life. And at the end we see acceptance. So accepting all of who you are, not being ashamed, okay? Not being ashamed of having been vulnerable at one point, having been weak at one point, having weaknesses, okay? Not being afraid of your weaknesses but making them your strength, okay? And that will only happen through your strategy towards what it is that your soul is calling you to do, right? So that's what I'm seeing for you. All right, so this is beautiful. I love this for you guys. If you relate to this, please let me know in the comments down below. Now we will shift to the advice for all the elements, so which is fire, earth, air, and water. All right, so let's dive into it. So for the fire signs, I'm seeing imagine, okay? So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this is for you. So I feel like you guys are supposed to imagine a whole new world for yourself, okay? Everything relies on your imagination with this solar eclipse. It's important that you imagine the best possible outcome for your life, the best possible way that you reach. It's like your imagination is your superpower, okay? I'm seeing that once you close your eyes, whenever like you are going to bed or when you wake up, you have to make it a point to manifest. You have to make it a point that you imagine like the best possible outcome for your life, and this will help you really attract what it is that you deserve. Okay, so let me read this for you, what this means for you guys. This is the number 20. You might be 20 years old when you're watching this, or the 20th of any month that you're watching this could be significant. So let's see. All right, so imagine. It says turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imagination with feelings, creativity, and illusions. Okay, so there could be some illusions also that come up. So make sure you're not like deluding yourself into a relationship, or there could be a delusional relationship that's trapping you from achieving all the fame and all the luxury that you deserve. Okay, so make sure that you're not letting any relationship be a blockage for you. All right, so it's saying, who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life that you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is the time when your imagination is key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Again, with the soul card, right, on the board, we see that it's important for you to nourish your soul with these visions of creativity for your life. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine these things being real right now, right? And then repeat. So do it every day, guys. Repetition is your magic, it's your spell, okay, for this solar eclipse. So what you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic. I'm telling you guys are activating magic in your life right now. Okay, so make sure that you are doing exactly what this card is saying, especially with the discipline card also. I'm seeing like there has to be a discipline to your imagination, a discipline and a repetition to your imagination for it to be magically occurring in your life. All right, so relationship message. In matters of the heart, it's easy to daydream about another as a means of connecting to that person. While that's romantic, if you want this relationship to be real, you need to go for it, not just dream about it. Now is the time to move beyond the daydream and into reality, beyond illusion and into fruition. Relationships are about relating, so step out into the dance floor where maybe you guys are dancers, fire signs, but dance floor where imagination partners with manifestation. The message of this card is that a person with attributes you have imagined will enter your life. Oh my god, right? So happy family, with the card of happy family, I feel like the person that you have imagined, the person that you have a checklist of, that this person needs to have this trait and this trait. I feel like you will manifest someone on those lines, okay? And you'll be shocked at this person resonating that manifestation in your life. So you will be changed for the better. Imagine that, okay? So this is very, very important for you guys, especially when it comes to your relationships. Now, what about your wealth and your prosperity? Let's see what this card has to say. So this says this is a powerful time to get clear on how you create your prosperity, what it means to be prosperous, and what attributes you need to develop in yourself to make things happen. Who do you need to be to live out your dreams? Can you imagine the kind of life you desire? Really imagine it without holding back the sheer force of powers of creativity. If you can envision it, you can have it. Get ready, for prosperity is waiting for you to claim it now. Act as if your dreams really will come true, right? So literally you guys have the magic with the solar eclipse. I feel like you guys are really favored. I want to be a fire sign right now with this, so yeah, this is very, very crucial for you guys to imagine the life that you want in your world. All right, my love, so thank you so much, fire signs. Let me know in the comments down below how much you relate with this message, and this will really support my video. Alright, so now we are moving on to the earth signs. This is for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. What is the advice for you for the solar eclipse? Alright, so let's read this card for you, my loves. This is about mending, though, and what I'm getting out of my intuition for you guys is that you will be mending relationships, okay? You will be mending relationships with your parents, with your friends, with your co-workers, with your school friends, whatever it may be, right? I see that you are healing your relationships with people who things have broken apart, and things have not been right, and there was not an equal stable, balanced relationship between you guys, but I see you guys wanting to mend things, wanting to heal things, okay? Because I feel like in the past you may have felt somewhere, earth signs, that you do not deserve the domestic bliss. You do not deserve love in the domestic life because of your tainted domestic life in the past. But I feel like you will finally be able to mend the relationship with your parents, with your close ones, okay? This is such a healing time for you. This is such a time for forgiveness, for forgiving others, okay? Letting go, right? Very, very healthy time. This is 5 plus 2 equals 7, which is the card of conquering challenges, okay? And the card of very, very high spirituality, okay? Earth signs. So mending, essential meanings, forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. The oracle's message: each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to very things we need to heal: the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free, right? With the happy family, we can see on the spread that you guys deserve that happy family. And for that, you need to mend your broken heart, my loves. Mm-hmm. And that will happen through gathering your pieces, gathering your fragments, okay? That's what I'm seeing for you guys. So, relationship message: you have come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you are to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you are not aware of it. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? What a good question to ask, earth signs. What would love do in this situation, right? This is what you are to ask yourself. Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress, okay? Prosperity message: what about your prosperity? Everyone makes mistakes, especially when you want something very badly. You may come to realize that in chasing after pretty shiny thing, you lost sight of long-term sustainable prosperity. Sometimes you make choices that look good at first but ultimately lead to loss or failure. It's time to forgive yourself and others. Don't blame anyone else. You get to start again, wiser and more mature. The journey to true abundance can be bumpy. Make amends to anyone you may have hurt along the way, especially yourself. Forgive those who may have taken advantage of you. Let go and learn from this. You are now that much more closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fulfills you. Right, earth signs? Universe knows what really fulfills you. So whatever did not work in the past, that was for your own benefit, right? That's what I'm getting from my intuition here. So nothing is ever lost or wasted when you view it from this perspective, right? Exactly. So beautiful, earth signs. I feel like you will be mending any sort of resentment that you hold towards your career, towards your past, domestic life, right? And the feelings of not deserving a happy home, a happy family, a happy life because you were broken hearted when you were young, or whatever it may be, right? It's time to mend that broken heart. It's time to mend those vulnerabilities within you and not blame yourself for being that way, all right? And to empower yourself through your vulnerability. Beautiful, my loves. Thank you so much, earth signs. Please let me know in the comments down below how you related with this whole reading. I would really appreciate it. All right, so for my air signs now, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is the ticking time bomb. I'm getting the energy of ticking time bomb, okay? I feel like time is ticking. You feel like time is ticking with this solar eclipse. This has happened in the sign of Gemini, which is an air sign, all right? So all my Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, you guys are feeling the impatience, okay, the impulsivity of getting things done. That's what I'm channeling for you guys. So it's important for you guys to not rush into things but to focus on the long term planning, okay? Although you might be feeling like time is ticking and you need to be creative right now, you need to solve this problem right now, you need to bring solutions right now, okay? Because clock is ticking, you are aging, or maybe things are going way too fast for you and you are feeling very, very impulsive to jump before time runs out. I'm getting a lot of these downloads here for you guys. So let me read for you what is the advice for the air signs Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All right, so TikTok. Timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. Wow, beautiful, my loves. So, this is all about timeless, being timeless, okay? You are not bound by time, air signs. You are timeless, okay? So, imagine yourself being in that position and then planning out your future from that perspective, okay? There's also divine timing at play in your life, be it in your career, be it in your job, be it in your education, love, okay? So this says, when humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future is ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening right now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co create the life you desire. So release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. So there will be miracles occurring in your life if you release your agenda, air signs, okay? Release your expectations, release your need to know all the answers, and release all your doubts, is what I'm getting, okay? About your career, about your love life. Release the toxicity. Relationship message. Love, the fulfillment of desire, and even the body's reproductive cycles have their own timetable. Some things are preordained and cannot be coerced. Everything has its season, its divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember that you always have enough time for love, to find it, to nurture it, to give it, and receive it. Its clock is eternal and ticks according to the beating of your heart, in perfect rhythm. Isn't that wonderful to know? Love is always right on time. I feel like, air signs, you guys are definitely going to get into a new relationship, okay? This will be a divinely guided relationship. Maybe in the past, the relationships that you were dealing with led to a broken heart because it was not the right person, it was not the right situation, okay? How do you know the person is not right for you? Okay, this is when the person holds you back from your purpose, holds you back from your true north, okay? Holds you back through addictions, through validation and codependency, right? So I'm seeing that you release all of that and you finally realizing that that was divine timing. And if you don't, the advice for you is to know that that was not right for you, as science, okay? And now is the right time for you to get into it, right? And love is right on time for you with this Gemini solar eclipse, my loves. So this is beautiful. So let's see the prosperity for you guys. What is the prosperity advice for you? Your prosperity is co-created by your endeavors as they occur in human-made time and the eternal efforts of your most important manifestation partner, spirit, in a divine measureless time. So keep doing what you're doing. Stay positive and make a commitment to remain in high vibrational thoughts and feelings. If you heed the message of this card, it will seem as if you will align with your highest calling and your highest good in no time at all, like magic. So, what's all the fuss about not having enough time? The prosperous life is yours and will never pass you by, right? So, you might be feeling this urgency to like get things done and plan things out in a way that things work the way exactly as you plan. But I feel like with the moon card, it's saying that there is a sort of a hideous nature to what is happening in around you right now, okay? There's a lot of soul energy coming into the collective right now. So, it's important to learn to swim with the flow rather than like carving your way towards where you want to go. It's important to go with the flow as well, okay? So yes, don't overanalyze everything, air signs. That is very, very important with the solar eclipse. And yeah, not having enough time and things like that, that's not at all true, okay? Time is an illusion. That is what you guys need to know, air signs, okay? Time is an illusion and you are not bound by it because you are spirit and soul in human matter, okay? So that is your message for the solar eclipse. Thank you so much, air signs, for listening. Please let me know in the comments down below how you relate with this message and how much you resonate. All right, so let's get into the air signs, and now the water signs. All right, let's get into the water signs, my love. So I see round and round for you guys as advice. Okay, so I feel like you might be in a situation which is going round and round and round, and there's no end to it. It's like going at an infinity, and you feel like you're stuck in the same cycle of the past coming back into your life, and now you're stuck with that person. But spirit is saying there's something to learn from this. Okay, there's something very, very important to learn from this, and it's that you don't have the same feelings anymore, and spirit wants you to acknowledge that within yourself. Okay, don't be in this delusion that there's nothing wrong in this situation, that I'm perfectly fine and things like that. Spirit is saying that there's something to learn within this, so take heed into the situation and don't think that it's repetitive, because there's something that spirit sees that you do not see. And finally, when I read this for you guys, maybe you will see what exactly spirit is trying to tell you here. But I'm also seeing a lot of third eye opening. Okay, I'm seeing your third eye being open. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of sensation in your third eye, so please do some meditations, water signs. This will open up your psychic senses, your psychic abilities, superpowers I'm getting. Let me read this for you guys. So 25, you might be 25 years old when you're watching this. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so round and round, the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective, right? That's exactly what I was telling you guys. So the appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you have gone backward, the truth is that you are standing at a higher level, looking down into your circumstances. You will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned, right? Now, relationship message. Are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar? Don't be surprised that you have found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person, who may not look similar but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. Revolution. You may have circled you may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you get to do things again, only differently this time. For you learned something of great value since last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. So this is a test for you by Spirit, water signs. This is a test of how are you going to react and respond to a similar kind of challenge that you have been through and have already mastered. How are you going to react and respond in this situation? Spirit is watching you closely. Okay, so you could be in a similar pattern and a similar situation from the past, right? All right, so let's see for your prosperity. What spirit's plan for you when it comes to your prosperity, and what's your advice for prosperity? So if you are in a scenario that appears to be an echo of something that's already happened in the past in your work life, it is because you are being invited to see what you couldn't see before. This is a perfect time for you to look at deeper motives you have and your attraction to the opportunities and people who have entered your life to be part of your journey to prosperity. Who helps you navigate? Who sabotages you? Who supports you? What are the familiar signs and your responses to them when you find yourself in a repeat of a pattern of the past? It's a good time to get a coach or mentor who can help you see what you can't on your own. Repeat what works and not what doesn't. Then you will free yourself from the old cycles and cease going round and round. So it's important that you get a mentor or someone who is already doing what you do and follow their steps in order to reach your life goals, your life purpose, right? Or get a mentor for if there's some legal situation or some technical situation that you're dealing with, right? Hire someone or talk to someone who knows about it better than you do, and how can you break this cycle, right? This person will help you to realize. All right, this could be a new person entering your life who can help you also. All right, my loves. So water signs, let me know in the comments down below how you related with this message, and if this advice helped you in the month. This is not even in the month, but this is for the solar eclipse, the advice for the solar eclipse of Gemini. So thank you so much, water signs. Now we will move into the spirit's advice for all the collective. Okay, now the spirit's advice for all the collective is regeneration. Okay, everything is being burned down. All the impurities from your body, mind, and soul are being swept away from spirit. Okay, spirit is burning it all out with fire. Sometimes we see fire as a very dangerous element because it can burn things down, it can destroy. Okay, it's the power of destruction, but it's also the power that enables rebirth, that enables fertility through destruction. Okay, so I'm seeing that for the collective here, right? For all of you guys who's watching this video, I feel like there's a regeneration of your mind, body, and spirit happening right about now. Okay, with the solar eclipse, it's helping you rethink and re-strategize and focus on how you can build an everlasting wealth, an everlasting source of income, as well as an everlasting happy family, and how to build an everlasting happy family. I'm so sorry guys, the audio gets cut sometimes. So yeah, so let's read what what spirits have to say to you, what the higher self has to say to you, right? So it's saying rebirth, second chances, and new opportunities. Of course, that's what spirit is giving you right now. The advice for you guys: so second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful growing in its place. Wow, I was telling you guys. This rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. Relationship message: the world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss, and in this moment you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to life. Wow, that's interesting, but it's love. Irresistible to love in all forms. Now is the time when you see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. Oh my god, you guys, this is beautiful. Relationships are completely transforming. Like I gave you the whole reading, right, about broken heart, mending that, mending the fact that you feel you do not deserve a happy family because of the past that you have had to go through with your dysfunctional family, right? You might have felt like you do not deserve love, like you do not deserve a happy family because you did not get that love in your childhood. So spirit is saying love is rising to meet you because of the destruction that the fire has created, so that new things can be born through this. Okay, there's a lot of fertility coming in. All right, so what is the prosperity message for you guys? What happens when it appears you have failed? Oh, 1 second, sorry guys, one more thing. I feel like you guys will finally realize that death is just an illusion. Okay, this is something maybe you guys will be researching, because there's so many deaths happening in the world that it's waking you up, it's shocking you to your core, and it's regenerating your soul to live in this 3D matrix. Okay, it's regenerating you. So that is something very deep that I'm seeing with this solar eclipse. Okay, this is like a flip switch in your life. Okay, so yes, prosperity message. What happens when it appears you have failed at something? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then once it germinates into your subconscious, I was just about to say it, the subconscious mind is being regenerated. And then with the moon and soul card, yes, of course. So yes, then once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start, a more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. You are ripe for success. New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from the gods. Now is one of those times when out of seeming loss and failure comes remarkable abundance. Do not dwell on the past, because you really are experiencing a rebirth. I feel like the gods, the universe, the higher power, your higher selves, it's helping you reinvent yourself so you are ready to receive the abundance that you deserve. It's asking you to go into the depths of your soul, your shadow, okay, your shadow work, so that you can increase the level of happiness that you can finally accept in your life. Okay, it says I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So finally the things that you were not able to change, you're releasing that, you're letting it go, you're letting empathy be born within you. Okay, a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings coming up with this solar eclipse. I feel like gods are gifting you opportunities out of nowhere. So it's important that you do not reject these opportunities, because spirit knows better than you, that what is the best plan for your life, what is the best plan for you to reach your true north. This is what your higher self is leading you towards, and it's happening through your regeneration of your subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is what helps our beating heart run, it's what helps the blood flow in our body, it's what helps us breathe. Subconscious mind is the ultimate power over your physical body, and that is ruled by spirit. That's by nature. That's the feminine mystique, the energy that is feminine, right? So, this feminine energy is finally engulfing you and helping you open your heart and mend the broken heart so that you are rebirthed, okay? And this is happening, and so there are new opportunities that are coming for you. It's important that you do not reject them. Okay, my loves. So let's see the protection message just in case. So endings come in many forms, and now is the time to stop holding on to what must die so that something better can take its place. Nature's cycle includes disease, decay, death, and regeneration. Let whatever isn't working in your life die. Don't be afraid to face the facts. There is no need to struggle or grieve. Whatever your query, let it go. You are about to be reborn. Oh my god, I got goosebumps head to toe saying this, guys. I feel this card, like I'm feeling it all over my body, and I feel like you guys are feeling it too as I speak about this. I feel like there's a lot of like subconscious changes within your mind, body, and spirit, okay? And your soul is helping you do that, okay? With the moon card and your soul, right? So, yeah, and I feel like you could be 28 years old when you're watching this, or 30 years old, air signs especially. I'm getting some of you may be going through your Saturn return, okay? With Saturn being right now in Aquarius, I think, yes, of course, it's in Aquarius, but it's in retrograde, right? It's helping you reinvent your finances as well, and your status and career in this world, right, my love? So a lot of astrological transits happening. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please let me know in the comments down below how you enjoyed and whether this relates with you, whether you are developing these skills and whether you're feeling this within your veins. All right, so thank you so much to the collective. Take care of yourselves and let me know in the comments whatever it is that you need next, and I will be posting the content soon. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. That helps my channel. And in case you want a private reading, check out the description box below to get a private reading or to donate to my channel, right? Or if you want to check your signs and everything is given in the description box below. All right, my love, so thank you so much and peace.